Welcome back to another episode of this Toyota RV renovation. In this episode I'm doing lots of trim work, just random odds and ends of stuff, and finishing up with painting. I'll just be showing you a lot of random little projects, prepping it for paint, but I hope you all enjoy, and thanks again for watching. So while Nolan is working at the cabinet here in the corner, I'm going to be taking off this felt or this carpet stuff off the side of the cabinets. I hate it. So what's underneath here, I already did one. Right here is just like plywood with a nasty rough edge. You can see it sticks out from here. So I'm just going to trim this so that it's level with the cabinet. I'm going to take this PVC stuff and put it on the outside and then trim it off, because I want something nice and flat. Maybe I could put some wall words on that or hang something. Anyway, the carpet's just pretty impractical. Great. Oh no, that's not so fun. I didn't show you everything, but I was trimming out the side pieces, all that. I think I am finally finished. This is Tuesday night. I have all the caulking done, at least I think I do. This is kind of depressing. You're supposed to use caulk, I heard, instead of like wood filler, because everything's flexing so much, wood filler just cracks. So it's really difficult to actually fill the holes completely even. You still see dips and dents. And so my perfectionism, when I get into stuff like this, I'm not always a perfectionist, but then I see more and more and more things that I want better, and then I go around trying to fix it all up, and I have that caulked around this whole doorway. I have all the cracks and crevices on here, all the little nails, holes everywhere, the whole bed, the sides, the ceiling. I think I have everything done. Today we are going to be cleaning this whole inside, and my dear mom is here helping me. She's avoiding the camera. Anyway, we're using this stuff called TSP just to get the grease and the grime off, and then you have to first wash it with this and then rinse it before it dries. So we're going to try to scrub this whole thing.
2,000 years later.
With my mom's help, we got everything washed down. I was so not looking forward to it. We used the TSP and then wiped that off. And now I've went around and I have taken off all the lights, speakers, and the plugs that I don't want. Right here, I took these out. They're really connected, so I'm just going to tape this so that it's easier to paint behind. Sorry to anyone that might want to take these off in the future. This wasn't grabbing hold. It was kind of loose, and whoever had done it before was trying to hold it up with outside screws on the edge. It looked nasty. And then I tried to take the other one off that's like underneath there. And then when I tried to screw it back in, it wouldn't hold. So I ended up gluing both of those. So that one was obviously added later. And this one, both of those I am gluing. The next step is going to be tape everything off, put some plastic over things, and we'll start painting and priming and painting. So yay! I am finally ready to paint. Woo! I think I'm pretty much done prepping, as good as we'll do. And now it's time to primer. I have this 1, 2, 3 bullseye primer, whatever it is, for all surfaces. Crossing my fingers, it sticks to the front part where it's like a PVC type coat. I'm a little worried about it, but we're gonna give this a try. Here goes. I honestly thought that this was going to be the fun part. Once I was done with the outside, could move to the inside, start painting, start seeing a difference. But boy, was I wrong. It was so discouraging because I just went at it for days on end. It took me a couple weeks. Now, of course, I wasn't working at it quite every day. And when you paint with a toddler, you cannot just go at it for a full day. They get into things. Everything's wet. You're trying to keep them out of the way because it's just a catastrophe. So between that and then you get your paint out, everything is wet and drippy. And of course you have to clean up after you're finished. It's just, painting is a mess. And then the other problem, it took probably a good 3 solid coats and then some places 4 coats of primer and paint. So you're going over it the first time and you know you have to come back and go over it like 2 or 3 or 4 more times, and it is just so discouraging. And if, yeah, a camper, like look at this, it's getting there, but it had so many nooks and crannies, little ledges and lips. There was just hardly any flat surfaces to paint, and so you had to be super careful with your paintbrush that there wasn't runs and drips, and it still happened, much to my horror, and I hated that obviously, but you just gotta accept it. And yeah, sorry I'm all painted up and making you look at me like this.
Every town has its ups and downs. Sometimes the ups outnumber the downs. Well, not in Nottingham.
I am finally finished, almost finished painting. Here are all the cupboard doors. I didn't video just tons of me painting. I just need to, I have the second coat on the doors of the cupboards, and I just need to finish that up, and then guys, we are going to just be wrapping this up slowly but surely. I just can't wait. I just cannot wait to keep on going. I can't wait to put the cupboards on. I can't wait to put the hardware on the cupboard. I can't wait to put them back into the camper. And then in the roof here, the ceiling, I bought some really cool pieces of wood. I'll show you guys in another episode, obviously. It's actually not wood, it's MDF board or something. But it's gonna look really nice, I think. It is, I think the hardest parts are behind us. So maybe we'll still get to go camping this year. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I decided to end this episode right here. I'm still working at painting, but from here on out, you'll come with me as I put everything back together, the doors, take off the tape, and so on. So we'll make that into another episode. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. I'm sorry these episodes are so long in coming. I'm just so busy working and then trying to edit everything yet. So excuses, excuses. See you guys, see you next time. I just had to show you all this quickly. You probably won't be able to see it, it's so dark in here. But this back wall, oh, I'm so happy with it. I mixed paint and water. I'm not sure what the ratio was just till I figured it the right consistency to make like a whitewash. And then I went over that blue wall, so it wasn't quite so in your face. And it kind of tied it all together. It's got a nice soft blue underneath. I don't know, I just love it.